All this week, we are looking at some of BC's top dogs, canines whose job is to help humans. And tonight we visit a puppy training session for the Pacific Assistance Dog Society, where an amazing amount of work goes into raising and training these animals. And as Lynn Collier found out, once they're placed with a companion, it's life-changing for both.
Let's go. Come on. Okay, Rumer. Tug. Tug. Good girl.
More doors are opening for Zosha Ettenberg these days because of her constant companion, her PADS dog, Rumer. Zosha needs a wheelchair to get around, and Rumer is an extension of Zosha's arms and legs.
Good girl. I no longer have the strength in my back muscles, my hip muscles, to be able to walk for anything longer than about 2 minutes.
Zosha had polio as a child, which weakened her muscles. A knee surgery complicated the issue, making her wheelchair dependent. Last year, she graduated valedictorian of her class with Rumer from PADS, Pacific Assistance Dogs.
Rumer, switch. Yeah.
Today, Rumer is an integral part of Zosha's life.
Okay. Rumer loves it. I mean, I've had friends who say, oh, well, you know, can't she ever be a puppy? You know, does she have to be a working dog all the time? Yeah. And, well, yeah, she does. Yeah, good girl.
So the first thing I'm going to do is ask you to get your dogs into a sit.
It's hard to believe Rumer was once here in PADS kindergarten. These guys are 4.5 months old and come with their puppy raisers to obedience class once a week. There's one word that's heard a lot in this class.
No. 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 No.
The puppy raisers volunteer to spend 24/7 with a puppy until it's 14 months old. All these guys are first-timers.
It's been a great experience. It's been a lot of work, and because it's our first time, you know, we're in training too.
I have 2 children, and my oldest child went off to Paris to study, and my youngest child said, please find something else to focus on other than me.
Let's go.
In each class, the pups learn something they will need to know to help someone in a wheelchair. Today, it's all about how to get through a doorway.
I step through and she comes in beside me. Good girl.
There is a lot of repetition, but they are getting better. It just takes a ton of time and plenty of patience.
Good girl. Good, let's go. As you can see, it's not an easy job, and I call it a job because it is. And most people, it's A, they love dogs, and B, they want to be able to help others.
It's not all work, but even this fun romp session at the end of class has a purpose: socialization and exercise. And it won't be long until those puppies are like 2-year-old Piper.
Button. That a good girl, good button.
Ready to be placed with a client. Piper has had advanced training, learning specifics about picking up dropped items, opening and closing doors, turning lights on and off.
That a good switch, good girl.
Anything someone in a wheelchair may need help with. It takes thousands of hours of training.
Get it?
She loves this work, and every assistance dog that we place, they wouldn't be placed unless they loved what they did. We can't force them to do this.
Piper, look.
It's just, it's not, if it's either in them or it isn't.
Give. Thank you. Good girl.
Every new behavior starts off like a game.
Get in there and tug. Come on. Come on.
It's important for these dogs to learn to tug to open doors, so tug-of-war is encouraged and rewarded with a treat.
That a girl, good tug. Woohoo!
So is there any question in your mind that she could open a big manual door in a shopping center? This little 60-pound dog? No problem. Much better tug. Good
PADS graduated 14 service dogs last year, but there are 20 people on a waiting list, and that's who motivates the volunteers and trainers. Even after doing this for 16 years, Pam still gets emotional.
That's a good girl.
How is it for you when you let them go with the people who are getting that?
Oh, it's an intense sense of pride. I mean, this is why I do this. Just seeing the way that it changes someone's life is just the best part.
Thank you. That's it.
For many of us, these learned behaviors may look like fancy parlor tricks, but everything the PADS dogs learn is necessary and sometimes can be a matter of life and death.
Hold it, hold it. Every time I fall, it means I have to call 911 because I have to get the fire department to get me up because I can't get up. Hold it, give. Okay, foot.
Zasha says Rumer has given her a greater level of independence and an enhanced quality of life, as well as completely changing the way the world perceives her.
Just when I go out in the community, people now talk to me because they see the dog, so they want to come and pat the dog. Hey, open the door. Before I had Rumer, I was just somebody in a wheelchair. Whereas now, I am, instead of being a disabled person, I am a person with a disability. Let's go. Okay.
PADS is constantly looking for volunteer puppy raisers and sitters. You can find out more information on our website. Just click on links in the news. And tomorrow we'll meet two dogs with jobs that aren't quite as obvious. They are mental health dogs from West Coast assistance teams. And in a sense, they are four-legged therapists. That's tomorrow on the NewsHour.